Wait for it. Wizardry 1, 2, and 3. The story of Ligamin or Ligaimon. Yeah. Wizardry, as most people know or don't know, is one of the hardest RPGs that was ever created. Especially back in, what is it, 1981, I want to say? I haven't really done my fact-checking at this moment, but yeah. It was very unforgiving, but it was in a time that, you know, unforgiving games were perfectly okay. I'm going to be starting from number 1, then going to number 2, and then number 3. This is the Aeon Genesis version of the game. Select switch. English, enemy. I'm gonna keep them in Japanese. Just for a little extra flavor. Spells, it doesn't really matter if they're English or Japanese, because guess what? You really don't even understand what the hell they say anyways. Like, Duma Pick. Like, what the hell is a Duma Pick? Duma Pick Balor. Those spells don't really mean anything. I'm sure, like, you could probably take the letters of the word and make a word out of it or something. Sound stereo, on, B to exit. Alright, I'm also not gonna be too pure about this game. For example, yeah, not too pure about this game. Why? Since it's a hard game, I'm not gonna really be spending all my time trying to hack through a dungeon and spend 5 hours or 5 days hacking through a dungeon just to, you know, get the orb or whatever, because my party members have the lives of like 1 hit point or 2 hit points, because that's the way the dice rolled. And for those who actually want to know how to like set up a good party in the beginning, I mean, they actually have people here for you. But you usually want to create your own party. Why? Because it's just more awesome to, you know, be like, I created this guy. Even though, you know, everyone's pretty much, well, let me inspect them. Yeah, hit points are all at 8. You know, everyone seems to be pretty okay. But if you notice the stats, it's like they barely have any bonus, a bonus roll to it. So I'll just toss these people out of my party. Now you're like, well, where do I create characters? Outside of town, for some reason, or the edge of town. I know many people are at this point going, well, why are you playing the SNES version? Well, the DOS version is just too basic for me. I like a little bit of graphics. I'm not like PS3 graphics. Those people are just nuts. I like my good graphics. Well, what about gameplay? It doesn't matter as long as it looks good. No, not one of those people. But lines for maze, I could see sort of the charm of it, but not for me. So you want to go to training grounds, and you can see you can create people. Alright, I'm saving it here, because this is where, you know, the bonus comes in. You actually get a roll for your bonus stats. So, yeah, if you want a higher bonus roll, you can just save and reload your stats. I'm going first. I'm going to be a warrior. Just because. That's what start brings up. Doot, doot, doot. Create this character, but of course. And actually the dice are all actually rolled right when you, I'm a human. Right when you choose this. they're rolled there. I'm gonna load. You can see I have 6, 8, 9, 18, 8, 8, 8. It's getting stuck. It's gonna be boring to actually sit here and roll it, but you can actually get up to 18 or 21. I've seen it for bonus stats. So the impure would probably want to spend, like what I'm doing here is just making the sound go all weird. To do it that way. I'm actually going to come back when I've actually created a party. So short snippet in here. As you can see, my bonus stats are 18. So that's what I'm gonna be rolling for my for myself. I usually like to, you're gonna need, if you want to be a fighter, they have like, if you want to be fighter, it's strength, IQ for wizard, piety is for no one, it seems. I could swear that's what the clerics used. It's either piety or agility or something like that. Oh, yeah. Forgot to mention it. That's why it's not coming up. You see my, probably can't see it. You see what it says? Crow level 1, Hue N? I'm neutral. Neutral people can't be clerics. You either have to worship Satan or some other benevolent deity. And I usually like them at extra bonus points so I can throw them in agility and vitality. That's just the way the dice rolls with me. Yeah. Because vitality is, I do believe it affects your starting hit points. May or may not. Agility, that's how quick you are in combat. So the faster you are in combat, the sooner you can get your attack off. Luck, not so much for fighters. It's usually better for thieves. I think the luck determines like if they can disarm the trap or not. Anyways, going to create some more characters. I'll probably come back with a little bit about a cleric. Otherwise, see you in a few.